and welcome back to Fat Guy Talks. Nah, but I should call it that. So, I would like to recap real quick that big things are going to happen here. Big things are going to happen here in the American Loudmouth channel. Your boy is going to be doing some crazy things. I've been doing tons of research on how I'm going to do things. I'm setting up to get my webcam, my microphone, stuff like that, whatever they call it, transfer chip thing, whatever, for gaming videos and stuff like that. I'm definitely interested in doing some of that. I'm kind of going to do everything. I'm going to have different categories and sections. Like this one's going to be another Real Talk type video, so everyone will know what they're about to sit there and watch this little bearded leprechaun do. So, this one specifically, I want to talk about some experiences I have occasionally, right? I'm not the most interesting man in the world. I live in the middle of the woods. Occasionally a bear shows up in the backyard. Occasionally it scares the shit out of me. Occasionally I got to go outside with a little bit, of brass, getting ready to make sure that the bear don't burst through the door or something. Who knows? I mean, hell, I grew up on Long Island. We didn't know what a bear was. We knew what Little Bear was from the cartoon. I come up here, I tell the neighbors there's bears in my backyard. They're like, so? They're like, oh yeah, no, just a big ass fucking bear, fucking 400-pound black bear that can come barging through. And then they tell me I'm crazy, but I don't care. Anyways, I'm here to talk about a story, from my job today. I thought it was really funny, and it would help everyone learn a little bit about your boy. So, it's not going to be too long. I'm going to keep it somewhat short. But, so I'm a huge arachnophobe, right? I'm pretty sure if the Chinese attacked, I'd be the first one out the door, guns loaded. If the zombies attacked, I'd be the first one out the door, guns loaded. If the aliens came down, I'd think about being the first one out the door, guns loaded. But, you put a spider in my face, and you're going to watch this man turn into a little tiny bitch raisin. A bitch raisin, because I'm going to shrivel up and fall on the ground, become edible, and that spider could eat me, and I'll taste like a raisin. Because I don't fuck with spiders. That's a fact. No fucking with spiders. So, me and a buddy of mine, we go to a job. It's an AC system, and the ductwork from the AC system goes under the trailer. It was a double wide trailer. So what we had to do was replace the unit and replace the ducting to a bunch of stuff I'm not going to get into right now. Not because I don't know it, alright, because I do, but I'm not here to bore people with bullshit. Anyways, I'm serious. Anyways, so we start ripping everything apart. We get the old unit down. I take the section of the skirting, the little plastic stuff that goes around the trailer so you don't see the wheels that you could hook up the trailer to and then tug it down the road because it's a mobile home, right? That's one thing I like about my house. I could hook that shit to the back of a pickup truck and be out of here if the apocalypse comes. I'm ready to go. Anyways, so we removed the skirt, and I never, this is what my buddy said to me. I didn't know that these existed in New York. But there is something called a wolf spider. This wolf spider is big as fuck. And I don't fuck with no spiders. I don't fuck with a daddy long legs. I don't fuck with a tiny spider. I don't fuck with any spider. So you're going to call something a wolf spider, and I'm not going to like it right off the bat. I barely saw it first. Well, anyways, have y'all ever seen that meme? When there's like two cars or something with all the spider webs in between with all the spiders, and it's like, hey, would you walk through this for $1 million? Well, I did that for much, much less today. We open up the skirt, and bam, spider webs as far as the eye can see. I mean, this whole dude's house, underneath the house, spider webs. Don't worry, these little flaps right here are going to become fucking iron cannons one day. I don't know when, it may not be today or next year, but one day. Anyways, so there's just spider webs as far as the eye can see. Okay? Crazy shit. So I'm just like, great. Now we deal with cobwebs a lot. I'm in crawl spaces. I'm in attics. I deal with these things. It's what I do. It's part of my field. But I'm used to cobwebs. Yeah, maybe a tiny little spider, and even that makes me want to cry, but nothing big. There was big sons of bitches. I'm talking chocolate chip cookie size, although Chips Ahoy, they just keep downsizing and it pisses my fat ass off. But I'm talking like the old school chocolate chip Chips Ahoy cookie, like this big. I mean, holy shit. And it was crazy. This dude, he must have had an infestation going on. And the problem was, you wouldn't expect it. The property was beautiful, but it's in the middle of the woods, and I guess that's where spiders live. What the hell are we going to do about it? I'll tell you what we're going to do about it. I threw a sweatshirt on, tied that thing as tight as I can, looking like Kenny from South Park. I slipped on some rubber gloves. My ass duct taped it like I was wearing a hazmat suit. Duct tape, duct tape. I tucked in my boots, my pants and my boots, zipped them bitches up like I was in the military. It was war. I didn't even want to go. I spent an hour arguing with my partner that I'm not doing this, and I gotta hear the seniority card. Oh, I have seniority. Fuck you. I'm a bitch. I can't go in there. What do you want me to do in there? So after about an hour, he got angry, and I didn't want to deal with that. I do need to get paid. I need to eat. I need to live. I need to be able to charge this phone. Crazy shit. So, anyways, so finally I did all that stuff. I put a mask on. I didn't need it. But the last thing I need is a big old spider planting his fucking ass in my nose. I'm going to have a panic attack, go down to the hospital looking like a fucking retard. It ain't going to be okay. So, I start crawling down there. I'm only on my hands and knees just outside the hole, looking into the eyes of demons, shitting my pants as I sit there. And I'm thinking, there's got to be something I could do. Do I run? Do I actually give up my job, my career path, because I am a little girl? We all know I'm too tough for that shit. So I went and grabbed a shop vac. I bring that shop vac over, run the extension cord into the man's house. He asks me why I'm running extension cord into his house. I tell him, listen, sir, if you want this job done by this individual, well, let me tell you something. I need to plug this shop vac in. Do you mind? He said, all right, no problem. So I plug it in. I crawl back down. I turn that bitch on. I sucked up so many goddamn spiders and webs that the thing jammed up. I swear to God, this is no joke. It jammed up. Now, I don't know if you know the shop vac that I'm going to be talking about, but it's that little rigid one. It's orange with a black top, and then the black vacuum hose that comes off of it. All right, you flip the two things off. I pick it up. Oh my goodness, spider gangbang going on in the port where the freaking vacuum hose comes in. Spider freaking gangbang. It ain't a joke. This is real talk. That is what this is. I wanted to cry. My skeleton tried to leave my body before the rest of the nerves and fat and flesh could respond. My spine went stretched out a little bit from it trying to just back up out of there. It was not okay. So I ran and get my buddy. I said, listen, I'm already going in this hole. I'm not cleaning that. I refuse. I don't even want to look at it anymore. So he goes and he says, you know what? You are trying to get in there. Let me help you with this. I walk to the other side of the property. I just go to my car, open the trunk, and look like I'm doing something with all my tools in the back because I didn't want any questions to be asked from the customer why I wasn't under his house yet, you know? So he goes, he cleans it out. I don't want to know what happened to that. So I put the thing back on, I turn it back on, and I head back down. Balls in my mouth, head back down. I wasn't happy for a second about what was going on. I'm sitting there struggling with my ductwork, right? These things are stuck up. It's a flexible pipe that is going up and into a hole in there. I'm keeping this simple. I know the terms, but a hole pretty much in the floor where there would be a vent, and you would see a vent from up top, and I'm pretty much detaching the old one and taking mine, running it down, and attaching a new one with a zip tie. Well, the problem was back in the day. I don't know if you folks know, people don't give a fuck about anything back in the day. They just wanted it to work. It didn't matter what it took. It didn't matter if they shit bubble gum and stuck it on there. If it stuck and it wasn't ripping apart by the time they left the vicinity, it did not matter. It didn't matter if they left and then it fell apart. They didn't give a shit. They probably had no phones when this kind of shit was going on. I don't know. All I know is it sucks. They duct taped the hell out of it. Duct tape the ever-living shit out of it. So while I'm sitting there chipping away at this duct tape that's holding the old pipe on, All right, this battalion, this Roman regiment of fucking spiders is trying to crawl up my leg. Now, thankfully, like I said, I was smart enough to tuck my pants into my boot, tighten it up real good. But they're coming up to say hello to home base up here. So they're right up my titty. I felt it. I was not happy about it. I'm taking the shop vac still running, mind you. So I'm sitting there on my back like this, trying to fucking fix shit with this shop vac going off in my ear. So I can't really hear nothing. You know, apparently my buddy was sitting there yelling for me to do certain things. I didn't hear him. I was busy hacking at duct tape like a fucking lumberjack hacking at a tree. So spiders, army, patrol, battalion, regiment, forces, coming up. My Teutonia, right here. It's coming up, right? Now, it almost got in my beard. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that I start a spider colony in my beard after going in the places I go, crawl spaces, attics, such like that. So I suddenly realized these things are so big, I feel it. Like I said. So I'm freaking out. So I grab the shop vac, fucking wail it around like it's a goddamn minigun, and I'm standing in the middle of a horde of zombies, waving it all over the place. I start vacuuming up my titty. It's not happy about it. I vacuum down my legs. I see them. Clean it. I'm praying this thing don't jam up. It's like that minigun situation I just described, and then running out of ammo while there's still a horde of zombies around you. And it happened. It jammed up. So I'm freaking out. I'm getting a little red hot right now thinking about this conversation. But I want to wrap this up. So I finally get it off, right? I'm wiping them off now instead. Now I'm serious. I don't know if you're thinking this is from entertainment value or a good story. I'm definitely going to tell you this is not exaggerated. I mean, maybe not battalions, that might have been exaggerated, but enough to where it was a damn near good concern. It wasn't just me being arachnophobic, it was the fact that I don't think these spiders wanted me here. So I ripped the duck down finally, grabbed my new one, shove it up the ass of this fucking tube, sew a zip tie around, done, and I swear to God, I army crawled out of there like a napalm bomb was about to drop down on the house. And I ran for my car, and I stripped down in the middle of the damn street to my freaking undershirt, and I switched shirts. I jumped in the backseat of the car like it was an orgy going on back there, and I wanted part of it. I stripped down my pants, boxers, take my new pair of pants, because I always carry a new outfit. That's one thing I learned in this field. You don't know when you're going to get shit on. You don't know when you're going to get fucked. You don't know when something's going to happen. Insulation, you get itchy. I'm itchy as hell right now. So I change. I'm checking myself. I clear the car like a SWAT team clearing a bank after it just got robbed, of making sure there's no spiders. And I go back over there. He's like, where the hell did you go, my buddy? I said, do you know what I just went through? Open up the damn shop vac. You'll see. I left it on. It was still running. You know when it gets clogged, any vacuum gets clogged, and you just hear it sucking like that's what was going on. So I flick it off. I'm like, I'm done, buddy. I'm outside. You could repair the thing, and I'm going home. It's late. I'm tired. I did my job. He said, absolutely fucking not. So I stayed my ass there. Because I like to get a paycheck. You know, everyone likes to get a paycheck. Well, guess what? I like to get a paycheck. Because I want to go down to get some ice cream tomorrow. Because I'm a grown-ass man. And I'm going to go do that. Regardless. Moral of the story is, fuck spiders, man. All of them. They can all burn. Bring it. Bring it. You want war? I'll give you war. I swear to God, I go to Walmart like I'm going to the gun shop preparing for the fucking Russians to come attack us. I stock up on bug spray, zappers, this, that, traps. Come at me. So that's my story. If we learned anything today, it's that I don't like spiders. All right? And I deal with them often, but this was the worst experience I personally had. All you got to know is the job got done, and it got done well. I told my buddy, don't worry about it. The job got done, and it got done well. So it don't matter if you're a bitch, if you're scared of something, if you're freaking afraid of it, you deal with it, and you just don't care, you get it done. Take that for inspiration today. So that's all I got for you folks. I just wanted to share my story. I thought it was goddamn hilarious after I was driving home, thinking about how much of a little pansy ass I am. You know, a little bitch raisin or whatever I said before. But that's all I got. I do want to say real quick, drop down a bullet of subjects of what I just went over. Going back to the fact that I'm getting all my equipment I'm hoping very soon. I'd say within the month. I know it just started, so that could be a whole month, but within the month, I plan on getting everything I need to start making some real videos. I'm talking, you're not going to see my phone focus in and out. You know, the audio will be better. You won't hear my fan going off on the side because I broke my window trying to put an AC in there last year. Don't worry about it. Different story for a different day. And we're gonna amp the quality up, right? The quality is up here right now because of how great I just am as a human being. I don't even need that stuff. I got a phone, but it's gonna be up through the damn roof once I got equipment. Like I said, I've been studying. I want to do this right. So I want to guarantee a video every week. If I come up with different subjects like I did this week, and I started my first video yesterday, and now I got this going on, then I'm going to work it that way. I'll post it whenever I feel like it. But I want to guarantee one every week. I don't know when exactly yet, but that's where I'm running. I'll formulate it as I go. And that's all I got, folks. So don't fuck with spiders. They're evil. Don't let no one tell you differently. Thanks for sticking around for this whole length of the video. If you did, I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to share, I want you to tell your mother and your grandmother. Tell her it's a little explicit, but it's okay. We're all adults here. If you hate spiders, let's talk about it. I'm dead serious. That's a big issue these days, is arachnophobia. Listen, I'm the American loudmouth. I'm saying it as it is, and I'm out of here. Bye.